You're listening to Living Podcariously, bringing you real men's perspectives, unfiltered, unapologetic, and uncensored. Recorded live in the Living Podcariously studio in world-famous Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Welcome to another episode of Living Podcariously, Tach.
Okay.
Oh.
Somebody once told me the way. All right. Now, I'm Adam. I'm one of your hosts. Thanks for listening. Sitting over in the other comfortable recliner in the studio.
Hey, I'm Tach. What's going on, guys? How are you? That was lame. Sorry.
All right. Good enough.
There, I'm the Lady Chase.
Good evening. This is Andrea Joy. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. Oh, that was for Jay. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on anymore, and I don't like that. I'm all of a sudden involved in it. What's up, guys? It's Jay Alvarez.
We got a good show planned for you tonight. We've got a really cool guest that's going to be coming in a little bit later. His name is Damion Suomi. He is he's a musician at heart, but he's also a bartender up at Village Idiot Pub. So if you like what you hear on the episode from us here, go check him out up there. And he also performs up there. Whoa, what?
Isn't the Village Idiot Pub a sponsor of ours?
The Village Idiot Pub is a sponsor of ours.
I thought you were about to say it's game time.
I was about to say, holy shit, man, we didn't even get through the intro yet.
Hey, I love your segues, Tach. Speaking of sponsors, I'd like to, and I don't have a guest in here to introduce them on the show, but
I thought you were going to announce that you had joined AA.
No. Alcoholics are what you call people that drink and go to classes. I'm a drunk. I just drink. I should go to classes, but I don't. No, we brought another sponsor signed this week, and we're super excited to bring them on. If you heard our live broadcast from Village Idiot Pub's 5K, you heard Veronica with the Salty Fox down in Melbourne, actually off O'Galley Boulevard. It's a cool little bar and restaurant, really unique and different food there. This isn't a plug for them. This is just introducing them. Kind of sounds like a plug a little bit.
It's a plug.
Oh, they paid us.
They signed and are going to come on board. We're working out some of the details of their ads as well as doing some remote shows down there. I know, Jay, you'll like that because that's a little closer to home.
And if anything, you have to go check out the girls' bathroom. It is the cutest bathroom I've ever been in.
I will make sure to do that the next time I'm there at the Salty Fox.
When Andrea brought that up when we went down there, the Veronica said, "Yeah, go ahead. Nobody's in there. You can go in the girls' room." I'm like, "Okay." I felt like I was in trouble, like sneaking into the girls' room.
Yo,
See the candy machine?
Do they have a couch in there? Because I've noticed that some women's room have couches, and I never know what that's about.
I don't know. I don't think that one did.
It's for when they sit down and cry.
That's for
'cause
sitting.
a lot of women cry at bars.
Or when you're waiting for your
Sexist.
friends who are going to the bathroom and you aren't.
Oh.
Why would I be waiting for my friends?
Girls go to the bathroom together.
What?
So how did the boys' room look? Was it cute?
It was teal walls, and it was. I mean,
Did it have a jerk-off station?
it was all right. I mean,
There's a hole in the wall for
They're
some
going
reason.
to put up pictures of girls and kittens.
Oh, that's
Because the
cute.
girls' room had the guys and kittens. Like the guys didn't have shirts on, and they were like both yawning side by side.
Oh,
pictures.
that is precious.
and Tach, the kittens didn't have shirts on either.
Oh, man.
All fur.
Shirtless kittens. That's not good.
No, but it's really cool. We ate a cucumber boat there, which was cucumbers with chicken, like shredded chicken.
Shredded chicken, crushed cashews, shredded carrots with a ginger dressing or a sriracha ranch dressing, and it's all served inside of a cucumber that's cut out like a boat.
That sounds adorable.
la
That's
la.
good. It was adorable, but it was fantastic. And they had a caramelized
Candied jalapenos.
candied jalapenos
that
with
sounds
like
good.
cheese and a cracker. Oh,
That sounds good.
yeah, don't get me started.
I
I'm
like
hungry now.
jalapenos.
Yes, these were not spicy. When they candy them, they kill a lot of the capsaicin that's in them.
Right,
However, they're very, very tasty. They're very jalapeno flavored, just not all that real spice. But anyway, yeah, we're happy to bring them on. Salty Fox down in O'Galley for you Brevard County listeners that happen to be down that way anyway and want us to come down there and do some stuff. Check us out down there. We'll be doing a live broadcast, maybe an event at the latter part of the summer. So check them out. Yeah. And listen to their spots. We'll have some ads run on here. I think they're probably going to give a special like Village Idiot did as well for like 10% off if you mention the show or something. I don't know yet for sure. I don't want to promise that.
Well, I
yet,
mean,
but-
she gave it to us already from the 5K event, so.
Oh, did she? I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go back and listen to our 5K episode, guys. Take notes.
Just tell them that Living Podcariously sent you.
I want to cover a little drama before we actually get started in the show real quick.
Drama.
Yeah. We're notoriously not a dramatic podcast. We're never really a political podcast either, but I don't really get too
Adam,
much
how
involved.
dare you say that?
I can't believe this. I just can't. Just stop recording.
Most listeners,
That was really good, you two, actually.
but that was good prov, guys. Good prov. I'm impressed. Good prov.
Thanks.
Most listeners, and I know the other podcast hosts that are out there that also listen, understand what satirical comedy is in a podcast. They get things like some of the references that we might make on these shows or some of the jokes that we might make. And we've done the same thing in the past where we might have offended a friend or mutual acquaintances that have listened to the show and got upset by something we joked about on the show. So just understand that what you hear on our podcast, and for the majority of all other podcasts in Central Florida especially, it's satire, it's comedy, it's meant in jest, it's meant in fun. Nobody's out there, trying to cause problems. So
is somebody upset at us?
Yeah,
no,
what's going
nobody's
on?
upset at us. Well, I mean, they
we in
might be,
trouble?
but no, we're not in
What?
trouble.
Yeah,
This is
we
this
in
is
trouble.
more.
I
This
don't
is
know how
more
you're
of a.
segueing into
This
this now.
thinking-
I don't like it when Dad's mad at us.
No, it has nothing to do with you guys.
No,
This is
So why are you bringing it up then?
Yeah, what's going on?
our boy Jay Flo from Burn It Down Show
Yeah.
got fired because of his podcast. And it was because
What?
of references that are joked about
Are you sure
on
we should
their
be talking
show.
about this?
Yeah, because it's all over social media at this
Oh,
point.
okay.
So it's
Okay.
perfectly fine. And I'll let him listen to it before just to make sure it's okay. But
Gotcha.
so they joke a lot on their podcast. It's a very dick and fart kind of funny podcast, just like ours. They blend in a little bit more drug references than we do, but it's all in jest. It's all in fun.
Right.
And the problem with that is
There's a lot of smoke and mirrors that goes on here.
a lot of
folks.
smoke and mirrors. Yes, a lot of smoke and mirrors, and not that kind of smoke either.
Did someone
no.
say
There's
smoke?
not
Danny,
a
beat
single
me to
mirror
it.
in here, guys.
What?
There's not a single mirror in here.
Oh, that's true.
It's only smoky from all the vape.
Yeah. That's vape and no mirrors.
Yeah. You guys listening don't know this, but every time I walk in, I feel like I'm at a Persian bathhouse. Hey, you like girls? Come in.
But this is a shout out for our boy Jay Flo. Jay Flo was he used to do land surveying work, and the company that he worked for, I guess, overheard it. I don't know all the details, but they overheard the show. Somebody complained. You know how one thing leads to another, and that happened. So for the listeners of ours, understand that not everything we say on here is always literal. As well as the views and opinions of the hosts that are on the show and our guests do not reflect the opinions of our sponsors, our host through Libsyn, through any of the.
Right.
They only reflect the opinions and views of us, and it's all meant in jest. It's all meant
Sometimes
in
it's
comedy.
not even our actual opinions or views. Sometimes we're just
Right.
talking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly correct.
So if anybody out there is looking for a top quality land surveyor, that is our boy Jay Flo. He is looking. He's on the hunt, but he knows the game. He's been doing this stuff for a long time, so he'll bounce back, I'm sure.
Justice for
quick.
Jay Flo and justice for Brad's wife.
Ooh, a
while
new
we're at it.
hashtag. New hashtag.
Justice for Jay Flo. Ooh, I like it. I like that. But anyway, yeah. So Jay Flo, sorry, buddy. I know that sucks. What happened? He's going to be in here real soon. We're also going to do some more stuff with them on their podcast, Burn It Down. So if you like the Burn It Down show, be sure to. Well, if you like us, you'll definitely like the Burn It Down show. So give them a listen. Give them a little bit of love.
So, did you guys see this video that's been going around? Well, I got it sent to me. I haven't really happened upon it, but
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
2 Girls, 1 Cup. Have you seen this?
Never.
It's part of Adam's morning ritual.
No, it's not talking
Yes, it is.
Do
No,
they
I
eat
have this-
chocolate?
Yep. That's what they eat. It's chocolate.
They do.
No, I had a buddy, friend of the show, Jimmy. He'd sent me a video, and what it is you guys have seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
It
Factory.
is about
yeah.
chocolate. I knew it.
Nice.
And there's 2 girls in that.
There's Veruca Salt and some other chick, I think.
Violet.
Violet.
You turned Violet.
That's right. Duh. Anyway, it's nothing to do with them. So what it is, this is a scene from the end of the movie where basically the tour is over and Charlie is in the office with Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe.
And they're like, hey, what's going on here? I thought you promised us. And he's like, no, you guys stole soda. That's it. You lose. Tough shit. You're done.
You
Fuck
get
out."
Fizzy
nothing.
lifting
You
drink.
lose.
And now all the
Yes.
ceilings have to be repolished.
Right. So it's that whole scene. And what somebody did, this guy did, he added drums to it, and it sounds fucking amazing.
Careful on your volume too, just in case. Jay, watch your earbuds.
I turned it down a little bit, but we'll see.
All right.
Anyway, so if you want to see the video,
I'm going to close my eyes and listen.
you can. All it is in the video for those listening at home is just in one corner it shows the movie, and then the main screen it shows the guy actually on the drums and stuff like that, drumming along with it. So
I told you it was 2 girls in one
Mr.
cup.
Wonka, I am extraordinarily busy, sir. I just wanted to ask about the chocolate. The lifetime supply of chocolate for Charlie. Well, when does he get it?
Ah, that's jazzy.
Why not?
Because he broke the rules.
What rules? We didn't see any rules, did we, Charlie?
Wrong, sir. Wrong. Under Section 37B of the contract signed by him, it states quite clearly that all offers shall become null and void
I like it.
if, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy, I, the undersigned, shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc. Fax mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc. Memo bis punitor delicatum. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose.
Nice.
Good day, sir.
You're a crook. You're a cheat and a swindler. That's what you are. How can you do a thing like this? Build up a little boy's hopes and then smash all his dreams to pieces. You're an inhuman monster.
I said good day.
Oh, that's cool. That was with every syllable spoken was a
Yeah.
drum hit.
it was awesome.
That's cool.
That was how. That's how we gained the American treasure that will forever be known as Fez
Fez what?
Fez?
The-
from that '70s show. Wilmer Valderrama. I said good day.
I said good day, sir.
You get nothing. You lose. I love it. That's great. That's such a good movie. That was a cool remix.
I don't know what it is.
What
It's
you
just
would
it's
call it.
awesome.
It was just over top of it.
Percussive speaking, if you will.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, it was not rhythmic. It was only based on the syllables. Picked that up about halfway through. You could hear every syllable. So, like when he said "little boy," those are 3 real quick, syllables together. Little boy, and his snare hit really fast. Ding. Like syllables.
Little triplet.
That's cool. Good
I thought that was
find.
pretty neat. I thought it was cool. So thought I'd share.
Well, very, very cool.
Indeed.
Good find for sure. So, hey, this last weekend was Easter, by the way.
Indeed. Oh God, Jay, here we go.
Oh, is this going to start a
This is where he
shenanigan?
says "Zombie Jesus" or something, right?
I mean, it is. We can all agree on that, right? We like. Okay, fuck it. Just unleash the shenaniganry.
Oh, shit.
Oh snap!
It has been a few weeks, folks.
Oh, God damn it. Now, I didn't want to do Easter because it's cliche and it's obvious. And, well, you're right. It is. And so I am.
Nice. I like it.
All right. So, Easter. Let's all talk about Zombie Jesus Day, shall we? Zombie Messiah. The dude came back from the dead. That is literally a zombie. There are comic books built on this. All right. Some comic books come in a King James version, apparently. I just don't understand and I'm not. Let's just look at what it is. First off, it's right after Good Friday, which is another horribly named holiday. This is a day where a dude is beaten, force marched through a city, nailed to a piece of wood, given a crown of thorns, stabbed in the side, and this is Good Friday? What kind of sick BDSM shit is the Christian church into right now? What the fuck is really going on? But that's not the point. And Easter, I'm not going to harp on the religious aspect of it. Whatever your faith dictates is whatever your faith dictates. That's fine. I have no problem. But what part of the faith dictates a bunny fucking a chicken trying to get a whimsical egg? I don't understand how that crept its way into any part of any holiday celebration. I mean, what do we have with Saint Cadbury, our patron saint of cream-filled diabetes? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Cream.
No, he's the patron saint of, God, just everything horrible. No, I don't like it. Saint Cadbury of Egg. That's how I hear him pronounced. I just don't understand the bullshit that comes with it. Oh, Easter bunny that shits jelly beans. It shits jelly beans. That is literally the personification of eat shit and die. And then come back 3 days later as our own personal messiah. I don't understand it. I think it needs to stop. You're all adults. Stop the fucking shenaniganry. Thoughts?
Nice.
Jay Alvarez, everyone.
Ooh, I love it. I fucking love that bit. Oh, and the music makes it just fucking.
I should have done drums to it all.
I would like to hear a percussive
remix on you
Yes.
on the shenanigan. All right, Tach.
Any
That's
drummers out
speaking.
there?
you're the musician.
That's true. I could try it.
That's our no. I want that to be our next challenge. We had that one challenge to see who could remix that Hot Pink song.
Yeah.
This is it. Percussive speaking for that little shenaniganery. Let's see how that works out.
I like it. Maybe you could hit up the guy that did the that same remix for the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
He doesn't know who did it. He just had it set.
Oh,
to
you're
him.
talking about the guy that did the
Yeah, yeah,
video.
Yeah,
Oh, I
he'll
don't
get
know who
in
that
touch with
was.
him. Yeah, just call
Oh,
him
yeah,
up.
yeah.
I mean, you could find his YouTube channel.
Yeah. I'll
send him a
give it a shot.
message,
Yeah, I'll
or-
give it a shot. Yeah.
I mean, hey, I
He's
reach
big
for the
time.
stars.
Hey, listen, he's doing Gene Wilder. He doesn't give a shit about Jay Alvarez.
You mean you are the John Wilder?
Hey, that's from Romancing
Thank
the
you, Jay.
Stone.
Really? Nobody ever gets that. You are the John Wilder. I don't have many voices. Did you guys do anything fun for Easter?
Yeah. I had a good Easter.
Yeah.
I spent it with Holly and my girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
with her family and stuff. So.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a pretty cool Easter. I drove all day. Drove my son. I had him for over spring break. So that was
cool.
nice. That's why I wasn't here last Monday, folks. Sorry. I had to be a dad.
We took last Monday off. I'm going to release a best of show and try to get it out before the show releases.
That's
but
why none of us were here
I
last
wouldn't even
Monday,
shoot
folks.
for that. You know what? People that just now heard that already is looking back going, there's no fucking best of show.
Yeah.
Best of
good
shows
point.
take a while to put together, dude.
Yeah.
Trust
they
me,
do.
I know. So I was really excited to do that. I'm like, so we're going to take a week off. I get to go through and find out our best favorite clips and then put them all together.
Take the
then
week
I realized,
off and just take the week
I
off.
realized about an hour into it, I'm like, God damn, this is a lot of work.
It
The
is a
guys
lot
who
of
do
work.
the best stuff on the radio stations and shit like that, hey, good on you, man. You guys do a lot of hunting for those
Well,
clips.
see, I was going to do a best of show for Tame Funny, but what I did was I asked everybody, I was like, okay, I want you to give me your ideas but I want you to go back and listen and tell me.
Find me the
episode
locations.
12
Minute
and minute
6,
3.
yeah.
Yeah. Just like that. Do it like that. It'd be so much. I don't have to go hunting for it and go, what about that thing where we talked about this? That was funny. What episode was that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like 38 episodes ago.
In our show notes, though, I do a decent job of actually putting highlights of each like bit or segment that we do. Not just the segment, but like when we had Connor Hughes in here, I put the details of what because Connor was going to make that top best of list for us.
Yeah.
Speaking of Connor, he just auditioned, by the way, for Survivor.
Yeah.
Holy
I saw
shit.
that. I saw that. Yeah.
I told him, I said, dude, hey, if we can promote you at all, let us know. We'll do whatever we can.
I told him
Is
I
this
think he
gonna-
has a problem.
Is he going to be the guy with his dick out on the island?
Of course,
Is
he
that-
is.
okay.
It's Connor. It's Connor.
He's going to be doing more fucking, what's that called? Parkour in
Parkour.
the sand.
Yeah, he's gonna have parkour survivor.
Swinging dick and fucking.
Andrea will watch.
Watch what? Connor swing his dick?
I love the way she said that.
Good
That's
catch of that
awesome.
beach ball. Good job, baby. So anyway, Andrea and I did something pretty fun this year. I talked about it last year, ironically, around the same time. My parents do something kind of unique at their house, and Alyssa loved it last year. That's Andrea's daughter. So we did it again this year, and she had a blast again. My parents do, obviously, a little Easter egg hunt, but one of the Easter eggs, the little plastic eggs, has a clue in it, and that clue begins the scavenger hunt. And my parents do a scavenger hunt where it's in their riddles in each one of the little things that they do to make it to progress to the next stage, but it's also like it's a brain teaser and a riddle. So the riddle might point you to a bathroom or something, but you have to read the whole thing and figure out that's what the riddle's pointing to take you to your next step.
I think we talked about this last year.
Yeah, we
So-
sure did. Yeah, we sure
'Cause
did.
I remember because my mom used to do that for us when we were kids. And I've done that for my son and my daughters a couple times too when they were younger. So yeah.
So when my parents originally started doing this years ago, it was only really built for kids. However, it's so much fun that Andrea's even said this before, you don't divorce kids. So my ex-stepdaughter, really still my stepdaughter, she's now 21 and married. Her and her husband both came over and did the scavenger hunt. So it was,
I got you. I got two 18-year-old girls that
Yep.
are not biologically mine, but me and their mother are not together anymore, but they're still my
they're still
daughters.
your daughters.
I
Yeah.
still get them. I still see. Yeah.
It was so cute. It was my son, 13, Andrea's daughter, 11, and then my 21-year-old stepdaughter and her 24-year-old husband all participating in the scavenger hunt. It was fucking adorable. It was
cool.
it was cute. And then of course we had pulled pork.
And Adam wore
You did
a
what?
bonnet. Part of it, he
Oh,
had to wear
yeah?
a bonnet, and
No
we
pictures?
all walked around the entire house with his bonnet on.
Where's
No.
the pictures? Of
No,
that?
no pictures.
I was in the parade too. I was banging a pot and singing.
You were banging a pot and singing?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
parents embarrassed the shit out of us. Let's put it that way.
I was supposed to be embarrassed. Oh, messed up.
perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, yeah, so it was a lot of fun. So I love my folks. They go the extra mile to have fun and do stuff to entertain the kids
good.
and entertain us too.
Yeah, we had a good time with Holly's family. Holly's family is actually a lot of fun for old people. Just kidding. But I mean, they are all older, obviously. They're all like in their 60s or whatever. But they still have tons of like, especially like her mom and aunts. Like they have tons of energy still. They still do all kinds of stupid stuff. They're not afraid to be embarrassed. They're fun. Like, in fact, they live in this retirement community area neighborhood. It's not like a retirement
to live
center.
in one of those.
Yeah, it's like a
You always wanted to live in a neighborhood?
They wouldn't let me because I was too young.
yeah.
Oh, retirement. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
it's like a neighborhood. It's not like
Like
a home or
55
anything.
and plus
yeah,
community.
Yeah. But they do all kinds of activities in this neighborhood all the time, and they recently just did a.
Wait a minute. Shuffleboard?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like for instance, they just did a talent show. They had a talent show. At
Who
the,
can throw
at
their
the thing-
walker the furthest?
No, they have golf carts with scrunchies on them.
Oh, hey,
Everybody-
wait a minute. I know what that means.
Everybody has a golf cart in this neighborhood.
Did they have scrunchies on the antennas?
I don't know. What does that mean?
It
Does
was
that mean
in
something?
one of our shows.
Yeah, we talked about the villages over in
colors.
Orlando.
Yeah.
All the older people in the villages have golf carts and they have antennas. Ironic that a golf cart has an antenna. I've
there's
never
no
been in a golf cart
antennas.
with a radio, but
Yeah, there's no antenna.
but their antennas have scrunchies on them, and the color of the scrunchie indicates what level of sexual openness you are. Like a black
Holly, if you're listening, let me know.
a black scrunchie means you're open to anything. A brown scrunchie means you're
What?
open to anal. Yeah, it's seriously, it's this crazy color
Oh
coded
my god,
system.
Holly right now is like
There.
beside herself. She lives there with her mom, so she's gonna be like looking around at like all the golf carts, going, "Holy
There may be-
shit!"
That's awesome.
Holly, there may be a real under what do you call those like underground society type deal? Yeah,
Maybe
that
it's
might be
just
going
a
on.
Well, definitely
rivet
not
tied
with
onto
their-
the pole.
Well, it's definitely not her
Like
family
ribbon.
involved in any of that. That's
Are
for
you
sure.
sure?
Oh, I don't know, Tach.
Do they have a golf cart?
You just may not be
Yeah,
initiated.
everybody has a golf cart in this neighborhood.
Tach, you're too young to understand that with them. They probably don't, you can't be initiated in until you hit like 42.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, you're almost there.
Whatever. Anyway, her family's a lot of fun. They just did a talent show in the neighborhood too, and so I wasn't there, but Holly did like Facebook Live and stuff, and it was funny. It was really
That's
cool.
cool.
Her mom and her sisters did like this whole dance number thing, dressed as
Aw.
like mermaids, and you would have loved it.
Ooh.
And it was just funny.
I knew I would always
So-
want to live there. I was
Holly
20
wants to
and I
live there
wanted to
too.
live
She's
so
like-
bad. It's like there's so many fun things to do.
Yeah, there's always something going on over there. It's cool.
Josh's grandmother lives in one of those down in Vieira.
Yeah.
She lives in a retirement community that's 55 plus to live there. So
You
They
can
would've
live there
had
a
fun
little
with
younger as long as you don't have kids, kind of a thing. So there are like special.
exceptions.
Yeah.
They would have loved me. Maybe I should have explained to them why I wanted to live there so bad.
I did a comedy show at one of those in Port Orange, and I remember being worried about these old people and doing my show. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not going to connect with a single person here. And then I found out that there was a golf tournament, that I was the ending part of that golf tournament. So they had all been drinking and talking shit to each other all day.
So you slayed.
Oh, they were one of the best crowds I'd ever seen.
Nice.
bunch of shit faced drunk octogenarians. Oh, it was amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, crowds will surprise you. I have one story of when I was in a band. I may have told this story before, but we got into like a showcase one time, which is a little bit different.
Does this mean Tag Van Sickle, come on down?
Yeah.
That kind of showcase?
No, a showcase is like where you kind of bring in different genres in one show.
Ah, okay.
So it's more of like a stage. It's not a bar setting. It's like in a theater setting. It's like here's a stage, here's an audience, and then here comes a bunch of different musical acts. So it could be R&B singers, it could be rock bands, it could be a rapper. It's just a showcase of different
And next
local
on
talent.
stage is sexual. Damn it, I fucked up my own joke.
Sexual
chocolate.
More chocolate.
That boy good. He good.
Yo, okay, so side note,
So-
did you hear that they already greenlit a part 2 to that?
To Coming to America?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Wait, but wasn't Charlie
Yeah.
Murphy in that?
No.
Are you
Eddie
sure?
Murphy
Who was
Eddie Murphy.
Well, I understand that, but there was 2 singers in Sexual Chocolate. I think
no,
Charlie Murphy
that was Eddie Murphy dressed up.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Charlie Murphy.
It
in
was
there
Eddie
with him.
Murphy
Charlie Murphy
co-starring
just
Eddie
died.
Murphy, co-starring Eddie Murphy, also with Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, okay.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Arsenio
Well, anyway,
Hall. Thank you. That did it.
Let me finish my story real quickly.
Sorry.
So it's okay. So that day at that showcase, it was all nothing but like rap and R&B. So we were the only white boys in this whole building. And we're like,
what, brother?
And we're like metal, you know. We're a little bit
I'm
more.
still picturing the community.
Sorry. No. This is in Jacksonville. This is my whole band. So we're more of like a rap rock metal, kind of more of a rock metal than rap, but a little bit of like
so like a Limp Biscuit?
kind of, but a little heavier. But,
Were you Fred Durst?
no?
Are you
I was
heavier, like
guitar player.
heavier, like bigger boys? What are we talking about here? You said heavier, like heavier weight.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking your story. I'm sorry, Tach.
It's all right. The story's not that exciting. You know, it's been built up way too much now. Anyway, so we're a little concerned that, you know, we're the only like rock act in a group of like rappers mostly, you know. We're like, I don't know, this is going to go over so well. But we were like, fuck it, let's play. So we played, man. They fucking loved us, man.
Nice.
Holy shit, we ripped the stage up. They fucking
were
loved it.
Tach and his boys were walking up on stage, and all I could hear in the background is fucking cracker. Cracker, ass cracker.
Well, we had like an MC, which is this black chick for the night, MC the night, and she had seen us like rehearse and stuff like that. And our lead singer was one of them pretty boys. You know, he had like the 6-pack abs, tattoos everywhere.
You're jealous.
Clean cut.
We can read through that. You're jealous.
Whatever.
It's all right.
And so like right before, you know, the curtain opened up and we're standing there getting ready to play, and then the MC was like, "Take your shirt off. Take your shirt." Talking
To you?
No, to our lead
God.
singer. Take your shirt off, and he's like, just takes his shirt off, and everybody goes, "Wah!" And all the girls. And it was kind of funny.
And then all of a sudden, all those old ladies in that 55-year-old community started throwing their bras at him. Is that? Oh, wrong.
No, different.
Wrong connection there.
Anyway, I was just relating to how
I know
how audiences will surprise you sometimes.
I
So.
just pictured Tach now doing heavy metal covers to Tom Jones.
No, we did. It was all original music. We didn't. I was never in a cover band.
What's the most famous Tom Jones song?
It's not unusual.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual. I would love to hear a heavy metal version of It's Not Unusual.
I'm
Swear
sure
to God,
there's
there's
one out
one
there.
up. Yeah, I promise you.
But
there is.
nobody would be able to hear, so they would all just be sitting there because they read what the song was going to be.
Yeah, all their hearing aids are off. They're just picturing what it sounded like when
Yeah.
it first came out in the 70s.
So you could flash into their head at do-do-do-do-do-do.
All right, on that, we're going to go look for a Tom Jones heavy metal cover in the break.
Oh, if there's any justice in this universe, there's going to be several.
I'm sure that there is. Yeah.
And I hope that every one of them has Carlton dancing in some corner.
Love Carlton.
Oh wow!
All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something.
You're in the mix with DJ Gil Lugo. DJ Gil Lugo is bringing back the old school.
Village Idiot Pub. You locals know about it. You guys from out of town have to check them out.
Village Idiot Pub is now a proud sponsor with Living Podcariously and the Twisted 10 podcasts.
It's more than just about commercials, though. The cast here will be taking our show on the road to Village Idiot to record some episodes as well as hold events. They have over 30 beers on tap, including ciders and Hefeweizen, my favorite, as well as hundreds of bottle choices.
Adam, you forgot my favorite, all the delicious wine. So get your friends together and enjoy the board games, puzzles, and the giant Jenga.
Let the owner, Jason, as well as the rest of the staff there, take excellent care of your beer drinking needs.
Mention either one of our shows to the staff and get 10% off your tab.
Tuesday is open mic, Wednesday is trivia, Thursday is karaoke, Friday and Saturday night are live music.
Visit them at 4 Harrison Street, Suite 103, Cocoa, Florida, or Village Idiot Pub on Facebook. And don't forget, they are a dog-friendly location, so bring your friends, family, and fur babies.
Welcome back to Living Podcariously. We've got a special guest joining us here in studio, Mr. Damion Suomi.
Hello, everyone.
Did I say it right?
You did. You did.
Okay.
Actually,
All right.
you
You did good, Adam. Good job.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Thanks, guys.
He doesn't get to
Appreciate
brag about that too often.
it. No, certainly not. Some of our listeners may know Damion. He is one of the bartenders up at Village Idiot Pub. One of our very proud of to have them as one of our sponsors of Living Podcariously. We announced in segment 1 that we just brought Salty Fox on as well. Do you know who Salty Fox is down in Melbourne?
Are they? No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind.
Yeah, no, they're the ones in Melbourne. Yeah, they're in O'Galley.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice restaurant. There's Jesus Christ, they've got a throwback menu down there too of like old school like ramen and some old school
They
stuff.
do the Thai food, right? They do the Asian.
They do some
Asian food?
interesting flavor mixes.
Okay.
Andrea and I had a cucumber boats down there with sriracha on one half and some. Yeah, it's really fucking good. So Veronica and Sam were really cool to us down there, and we met them at the Village Idiots 5K. So they came over, hopped on air with us as well. So it's really cool. We enjoyed that.
You guys were live during the 5K.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a lot of listeners hit us up and say recording live in an event like that was cool for them to hear because it felt like to them that they got to experience it even if they weren't there.
That's great.
Because they could hear Hot Pink in the background.
Wonderful.
They heard Jason every once in a while come over and yell at us. They heard Shelly and some other people come on, and you heard the ambiance. You heard the band. You heard it. They said they had a good time. So we're looking forward to doing that with you guys again next year for sure.
You know
We
where?
had a
It was
great
tons
view.
of fun. Yeah.
Craig and I were inside the whole time getting demolished inside by thousands of fucking unbelievable people who wanted drinks.
Yeah.
That's,
It's not just, by the way, it's not for listeners, not just Damion in here. So you've got Craig.
I got Craig. Say hi, Craig.
Hello.
Oh, we lost you there.
Say hi.
Hello
There,
again.
there you go.
This is Billy Patrick.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Craig.
It's hard to
and
hear them through the beards. There's a lot of beards here.
Yeah, Andrea is surrounded because all three of us on the show have beards.
She looks
And our
excited too.
guests.
She's enjoying it.
She is.
Yes.
You know what's weird? We get some good-looking guys. I mean, I hate to say this, Tach, but far better looking than the three of us hosts that come into our studio. And Andrea's lively now. She's usually
lively.
very somber and
She was just
do
saying
it.
she felt sick a few minutes ago.
now she's all
She was
peppy
about,
and
she was about to call
Never
it
been
in. She was
better.
going to go to bed. She was
Never
going to do
been
this.
better.
yeah. She's. You guys are doing all right. You guys are going to turn her on, and then I get to take care of it later. I like that. What?
Wait till they sing.
What happened?
Then it's all over.
I only travel with handsome men. That's it. Where I go, handsome men.
The lady chase has got two guys in Andrea and a snail trail. It's weird. I don't understand what that's all about. But
It's funny. We're usually talking about your boners with the guys in here.
that's right. Some of the guests we've had in here in the past have been like when Hot Pink came in, I was like, oh man, I
You
love
had a
these guys.
boner.
This is
You
cool.
had a boner.
Yeah, Jay kept telling me
Knocking
Adam,
over people's
hide your-
drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me. Sorry.
That's Andrea's turn. Tach had his experience with Ash Blaged.
No, with Devin Lupus.
Oh, and Devin. Jay had his experience. We had Dan Cummins, stand-up comic, and also another host of a podcast.
Wait till he's in studio. That'll
That's
be
right.
Jay's night.
You guys aren't going to be able to stop me from humping his leg. I'm just putting you on notice now.
Well, anyway, all right. So, Damion, thank you for coming over. We appreciate that. For our listeners, we're going to feature Damion on a video on YouTube for what he's going to do tonight, as well as a
YouTube.com.
performance in here. So he's going to do a little number for us, which is going to be a lot of fun. But let's talk about your style of music, your history with music, some of that stuff. How did you start way back? How did you first get started in music and finding out you had some kind of talent in it?
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
I come from my father was a musician working around Brevard, all around Brevard. He's since deceased about 8 years ago now.
I saw the video that you put with his memoriam on it.
You saw that, yeah?
And it showed the dates on it, but it was a video of you guys like roughhousing out in a field in Orange Grove.
Yeah.
And that was an awesome video. That had a lot of really cool.
The must-see video, yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really neat.
Yeah, that was a great day. It was a great day. So it all starts from him. My mother did musical theater, and I grew up around that. I also grew up in a non-denominational Christian church where I played music, and that's kind of where it all kind of began.
Nice.
Worked my way into the bar scene as I became 21 and realized how wonderful alcohol is. And oddly enough, had this weird obsession with Irish music at the time. And then when I was 20, I had dropped out of college and I was offered an opportunity to live in Ireland for a year, and
sweet.
I lived in Dublin, Ireland for a year. I always tell people that's where I feel like I grew up. I grew up in that year on my own in that place.
Sowed your oats in Ireland.
Exactly. So the Irish music thing was in me, but it was never like a passion or anything. When I came back home and I started playing music, and there's Irish pubs, I don't know why, in this area, Cocoa Beach, Melbourne, Vero Beach, or
Hogan's.
everywhere. There's an Irish pub everywhere.
Yep, Jay plays Hogan's out there. He performs at it for stand-up out there all the time.
I do Hogan's as well.
Do you?
Yeah,
Nice.
I love Hogan's. I love Patrick. I love all of them. They're great. They're great people. So I had learned this little bit of Irish music. So when we went into these Irish pubs and they said, can you play Irish music? I said, yeah, I play a few songs. That grew into this really ridiculous thing where I only played Irish pubs, and from Orlando to Cocoa Beach to Melbourne to Universal Studios. I was doing a gig down
Nice.
there. And I used to play this show in this Irish pub in Universal Studios. I'd play for 30 minutes, and then the Blues Brothers show would come in. The Blues Brothers show went on for a while, and then I went back and forth. It was a really funny time in my life. Anyway, the Irish music thing went on and went on. But the whole time I was writing songs, and I've had multiple projects. There was one in the early 2000s called Dame, and it was my first songwriting project. It sounded Irish. It sounded folky. It was along those lines. And it was a great time, and I was actually fairly successful locally, and it just kind of fell apart like most bands do.
Sure.
As I started growing older, 25, 26, I started a band called Memoranda. It was more kind of dance rocky. It was this idea that if I'm 30, I can't play music anymore, and I have to do this now, and I have to write pop songs. Little did I know that's complete bullshit, complete ridiculous nonsense. But anyway, we had a great time, and we had too much success too early. We were offered a terrible deal from Universal Records, and we didn't take it. And then the band fell apart. I started this kind of folky solo project just called Damion Suomi a few years later. That gained a little bit of success. I recorded an album independently. It was picked up by an album called P is for Panda. P is for Panda was out of Orlando.
I was wondering where that was. So some of your
Atlanta.
Some of your YouTube videos had that. I'm like, well, I know Damion Suomi. I don't know what that is. But
P is
now-
for Panda was
Okay.
it was a great startup. It was a satellite label of a label called Hopeless Records. Jesus Christ, I had to think about that. I can't believe that. Hopeless Records out of California. I recorded one album with different musicians, and there was no band kind of formed. After that, I started touring, and I put a band together, and this thing kind of grew, and we became this thing called Damion Suomi and the Minor Prophets. And you can find that album. It's called Go and Sell All of Your Things. And you can find the solo album called Self-Titled. You can find both of them on iTunes or Spotify, Pandora, whatever you want to do.
Sweet.
You can punch that in, Damion Suomi and the Minor Prophets, and you can listen to that album.
That also has a really cool video associated with that. I saw you guys sitting in a
If you look up YouTube,
storeroom, a cloth. I don't know where that was,
Yeah.
but it looked like a changing room backstage of some.
it was the Cocoa Village Theater, actually.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, the historic Cocoa Village Theater. yeah.
Andrea's done a couple. In fact, if you look behind you guys on the wall right there, and that's Andrea when she was in.
And Joseph's Technicolor.
Joseph, yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I've done a lot of shows. I think
Awesome.
20 shows there.
Cool. So that band, we toured cross country 3 or 4 times. We had more fun than should legally be allowed. It was amazing. Unfortunately, it did not turn into album sales, and our option to pick up another album wasn't picked up from Hopeless Records, and the band just kind of
did their own thing.
went other ways. We were all reaching our 30s at that point. I was into my 30s at that point.
I hear. Are you guys looking to maybe rebuild on some label, or are you trying to?
I don't know. I mean, myself, I am creating a new album at this moment.
Nice.
And this is a recent decision that I'm going to put forward. I became a father about 2 years ago. He's almost
Congratulations.
2. Thank you very much. And it's just fucking rocked my life, and I fucking didn't know what to do. I didn't know how this was going to go, and it's taken me 2 years to recover, but here I am now. And so the album is now being written. And there's a little bit of reunion thing going on. Me and the drummer from the band, we're going to do New World Brewery, which is in right in downtown Tampa, on April 28th.
No, that's all good. We've got a lot of friends and a lot of listeners that are over there. Several podcasts that we're part of the community with in Central Florida have podcasts right there in downtown Tampa.
Awesome.
Ybor
Right there,
City
Ybor
area,
City.
that whole
Exactly.
area.
Right in Ybor. April 28th, we're going to be at New World Brewery, and then we're going to do the next night in Orlando at it's Will's Pub, but it's called Little Indies.
Yep.
They have a smaller club. We're going to do Little Indies the next night.
Oh, very cool. We've got a friend that works over at friend of the show. His name's Justin. He works at Cigar City.
Yep.
Out there. Yeah,
Cool.
Really cool brewery.
I love Cigar City. Oh,
Yeah.
the whole
Good
nation.
stuff.
The whole nation is waking up to Cigar City. It's
Yep.
unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, cool. So, I've heard your stuff just through. I'm ashamed to say, Village Idiot has you up there all the time, and the times that we have happened to go, we've missed you. I've heard a ton of other bands that have been up there, and some of the open mics nights, and you've had somebody just come up and randomly play. But I've never heard you up there, and I know you've been up there several times. Jason's mentioned it a ton of times.
At least 4 or 5 times I have been.
Yeah, I'm really kind of excited to hear you because I've heard what you can do just through YouTube and through social media stuff. The albums that you have out on iTunes and places like that, can our listeners go and buy those now? Is that something that
You
are
can listen to iTunes, any major internet retailer.
Okay.
You can find the album. The last album was called Damion Suomi and the Minor Prophets. It was called Go and Sell All Your Things. Before that was an album I did by myself called Damion Suomi. It's self-titled. That's one on for P is for Panda. Sorry, but again, any major retailer online is going to
Nice.
have it. Yeah.
Nice? Yeah, really good music. If you had to categorize yourself as a type, and then I know you kind of already said Irish style is kind of your roots. I know that's not what you do now necessarily, but that's got some roots behind it.
It's always there.
What would you classify your type of music?
Folk rock.
Folk rock.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good. For what I've done. I don't know about what's coming out, but what I've done so far, I would categorize as folk rock.
Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on.
And we were kind of coming up in the Mumford and Sons era, the Avett Brothers era. That was all happening.
Yep.
I was like, why can't you sell this fucking album, man? Jesus.
A lot of your playlists on YouTube, there'll be a 50. I saw Damion Suomi 50 playlist. I'm like, all right, I'll listen to that. So I'm listening while I'm doing other stuff for work, and here comes Mumford and Sons. I'm like, wait a minute. So it's just a playlist somebody built, has a lot of similar music in there.
Exactly.
Which is cool, and because that fits right in. It's perfect.
I'm down with it.
Yep.
But I mean, the Avett Brothers were a big influence on me when I started this whole project. So yeah,
Nice.
I was down with it.
Tach's a musician at heart too. He's also an animator, a cartoonist, all that fun stuff. Tach does. Jesus Christ, he actually was in here with a girl that was on The Voice. Well, competed on The Voice. Her name was Velina, and he and her sang here in the studio together, and I was fucking impressed. I've heard Tach before, but not live. So I hadn't heard his live stuff
Stop
yet.
it.
That's good stuff.
It's like he's a proud mama.
It is a little
Look
bit.
at my boo boo. Oh, go on, Tach. Hercules.
When we had Devin in here too, when our last performer was in here a few weeks back, they hit it off because Devin's a drummer and Tach's
I'm more of like a metal musician, stuff like that, and a singer and all that stuff.
Tach can scream and knows how to scream so it doesn't kill his voice into the mic.
Yeah.
So he knows what he's. And Tach's also our sound engineer. So any of the stuff you hear on the show, that's a credit to Tach. That's for damn sure. But well, okay, cool. Where are you going to be? Where listeners can come check you out?
Like I said, April 28th, we'll be at New World Brewery in Ybor City.
Nice.
And then April 29th, the next night, we will be at Little Indies, which is connected to Will's Pub. in Orlando, Florida.
Very, very cool. And then always at Village Idiot, off and on.
I mean,
whenever there's a spot, I guess.
Off and on whenever there's a spot. I actually do the booking there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Devin actually, and I sent it Jason a link to Devin's video. I told him to go up and see you guys up there because I want him to do an open mic for you guys. So he's got a really cool, unique voice and does pretty good covers. His stuff is pretty good.
Cool.
It's crowd pleasing. All right, you guys got any questions for Damion?
Oh man, I think you covered it. You're getting better with your interview, man.
Yeah.
Well, I pretty much just made Damion talk. That's about all I
favorite
did.
color is blue.
He like walks on the beach.
I love walks on the beach.
What's your favorite scented candle?
Sandalwood.
Yes, it's always sandalwood. I always know. I always know when it's a sandalwood.
Oh, and your sun sign.
My sun sign, I'm a Cancer.
Cancer.
A June birthday. Well, maybe not necessarily.
I'm
June,
a July 2nd.
July?
Actually, yes.
I'm a June 25th.
June
so I'm still
25th.
Cancer as
And
well.
you are a Cancer.
Yeah.
On the cusp, but yeah, you're there.
Us Cancers got to hang out together. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm just
right.
saying.
That's right. Be emotional assholes together.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure that's how actual cancer starts. Like, hey, we should hang out together. We should just
Get two cancers together.
Just masticate right here.
It probably was.
Well, all right. So we'll set up in here in studio and do a little segment where Damion performs for us. Be sure to check out the YouTube video as well. It'll be linked in the show notes episode of this, as well as just go check out the Dichotomy Media. That's our, it's still us, but it's our parent company because we have multiple podcasts. Check out the Dichotomy Media YouTube channel and you'll see Damien's video there as to
And this is going to be original song?
Original.
What's the name of it?
Good
Original
question.
music.
Good question.
I think I'm gonna play a song called "Burn the Pain."
Burn
the Pain.
Burn the Pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very cool. All right. We'll be right back, and you'll hear a little bit of Damion on the podcast. All right. Thanks for listening.
My name is Damion Suomi. This song is called "Burn the Pain." Yeah, in my marrow, deep in my bone. Yeah, on my mind, it must atone. Yeah, in my heart, run through my blood. Compromise, please compromise. Yeah, in the past, your picture frame under my skin, all love soaked in. You're still the most beautiful I know. Compromise, please compromise, and we'll go down to the abyss. Find the treasure that we missed. Let's find a place where there's joy, and let that joy burn the pain. We may never get over this. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You are purple, baby. I'm like water blue. You're a glass of wine. You're the sweets and a time. I'm smoked. I'm blown away. Compromise. Please compromise. 'Cause you are restless. I can't let go. You are direct, and I'm more like a metaphor. And you are Jupiter. I'm a slave to the moon. Compromise. Please compromise. And we'll go down to the abyss. Find that treasure that we missed. Let's find that place where there's joy. We'll let that joy burn the pain. We may never get over this. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. After me, boys, goes like this. Just needs a little water. Needs a little water. Let in the sun. Let in the sun. And let it grow. Let it grow. Yeah, let it grow. Love is patient. Sometimes love can even be kind. A little grace, I swear I'll toe the line. How are you still? The only one I want. 10 years later, all my money compromised. And we'll go down to the abyss and find that treasure that we missed. Let's find a place where there's joy. We'll let that joy burn the pain. We may never get over this. And we may never get over this. We may never get over this. And that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nice.
Hey, it's Adam. If you enjoyed the content or the cast of Living Podcariously, be sure to check out the other show we produce. It's called The Twisted 10. Each week, a host or a guest host takes over the show and brings their own unique and original top 10 list to the show. Here's a few examples. Top 10 crazy religious practices. Top 10 sexual fetishes. Twisted Guinness World Records. Top 10 possible human extinction events. And my personal favorite, top 10 best or worst infomercial products. As you can see, the content is all over the place for the show. However, it is a lot of fun to produce, and we hope you like it. As always, thanks for listening. All right, welcome back to Living Podcariously.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit, that was a good performance.
Right?
That was so good.
I am digging some folk rock out of Damion. That's,
Yeah, he's very entertaining to listen to.
right. He's got a unique
Yeah, it's unique.
singing voice and presence, and it's a really cool sound that he puts out. So I can't wait to go listen to him up at Village Idiot and wherever else he's going to play. Again, for the listeners, check in the show notes. You'll see the links to all of his music, to his iTunes store, to everything that's out there. I'll link his YouTube channels and stuff like that as well. Really, really cool guy, and we look forward to doing a lot of stuff with him, and obviously with Village Idiot in the future.
And look out for the YouTube video that's on the Dichotomy Media Podcast.
That's right.
Dichotomy Media LLC podcast channel on YouTube.
That's right.
Under the performances.
Live performances,
Channel,
or
or
should we name
playlist.
Should we name it like MTV had MTV Unplugged? Should it be like Dichotomy?
Well, Living Podcariously Unplugged.
Living Vicariously Unplugged.
Living Unplugged.
LP Unplugged.
Live from the
Unplugged.
LP.
from the Podcarious living room.
LPUP.
LPUP. Help up.
What?
Help up.
That sounds like IPUP. We all pee.
How come I can't hear her?
Got it into the mic.
Is it turned around?
Is it backwards?
Is it backwards?
Oh, that
it's not
sounds
backwards.
There you go.
sounds better now. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Jay,
What up, Tach?
it's game time.
Oh yeah.
All right, so welcome to another episode of It's Game Time. Currently not sponsored. All right. So, in this week's game, this is actually brought to you by Holly. Holly gave me the idea for this game.
I didn't think Holly liked games.
She doesn't, but she.
This is the second time she's picked a game.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, it is.
We're turning her around, Holly. This game's for you.
She's
not
living
listening.
podcariously through our gaming experience.
I like it.
She's not listening to this part. She's already fast forwarded through this part.
She's skipping. She knows the segment.
As soon as she heard, "Hey Jay,"
She went, nope. 15,
That's her
15,
clue.
15. Yeah. Okay, so in this week's game time, we're going to be it is called
We's gonna be called.
Guess the Band Name. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, why do I sound muddy?
Is this like band trivia?
No. Okay, so for an example, if I said Hot Kissers, you would say the band name would be the Flaming
Kiss.
Lips. No,
Oh,
the Flaming Lips. It's just another You know, so it's just a play on words.
Okay,
Does
all
that
right,
make
all right.
sense to
Are
you?
these bands that we're all gonna know or should know?
It's not going to be band names that I listen to. It's going to be universal bands that most people have heard. So.
A gathering of seabirds. A flock of seagulls.
There you go, something like that.
Tach's like, damn it, now I gotta take one
I
off
have
the
to be
list.
quick
Sorry.
on
We're
my
moving this.
mind.
No, actually, that was not on here. Okay, so what we're going to do is obviously going to start ladies first, and we're going to go through and
Jay, you're up.
what?
Ladies.
He said ladies
Oh.
first, but Adam takes too long, so I'm first.
My punchline was
Gotcha.
just bad. All right, sorry.
Okay, so round one, we're going to give Andrea a chance to pick A, B, C, or D.
A.
Do we get to steal if she doesn't get it?
I don't know. What do you think? I didn't really think that far.
So how's it going to work? She gets a shot, and then
Yeah,
gets
so I'm
a
going to
point.
say, like, you know, hot kissers, and she's going to go, I don't know. You only get one guess. So if she says, I don't know, guess what? You want to move it on to the next person?
Yeah,
Might
sure.
make it last a little longer if we do it that way.
Or if
Or she
one of us
just
can
gets-
steal, we yell out our name, and then you acknowledge who got it. So if Andrea doesn't get it, you say, okay, and time, and then we go, Adam or Jay. And then you say, okay, Jay, you got it first. You take the choice.
Why don't you just go to the next person?
Let's do that.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna
We'll give
do
it a
that then.
chance to steal to the next person, and if they don't know it, then that's it.
Okay,
Sound good?
Adam. Oh, sorry, I was
No,
just practicing.
You don't have to yell out your name.
Can I still yell it out?
He just wants somebody to yell his name out that isn't Andrea for once.
That's right. No, I want Andrea to yell out my name during sex. Usually it's somebody else's name. I don't know who these guys are she's yelling. But
All right, so here we go. So round one,
Oh,
you picked A, right? Okay. So your clue is oxygen tank. Oxygen tank. It's not really a set specific time here. It's just kind of
I don't know.
don't know. Moving on to Adam. Oxygen tank for the steel.
that would be Breaking Benjamin, Tach.
That is incorrect.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
what?
We were looking for air supply. Air supply.
Air supply.
I
didn't get a chance to steal.
I was thinking
No.
of songs.
Okay.
But you will from Adams.
I was
Band
trying
names.
to think of songs, not band names.
Band
Name the
names.
band. That is the name of the game.
band.
Name
Okay.
the band.
Now we understand. So Adam, B, C, or D?
Always go with C, Tach.
All right, here we go. And your clue is fucking guns. Fucking guns.
Fucking guns.
Oh.
I know this one. I know this, Tach. This is Counting Crows.
No, that is
Oh.
wrong. Is incorrect. Jay
No?
for the steal.
Sex Pistols.
The Sex Pistols is correct.
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
Now
how
we
this
we
works.
see. We understand how this works now.
Yeah. Adam.
All right. No.
No, we're not doing that.
Thursday.
All right, Jay. You have B or D.
Let's go with B.
B. It is. Your clue is the automobiles.
Cars.
Come on. Really? God damn it.
You missed fucking guns?
I didn't know Sex Pistols. I didn't.
To win all the time.
Okay, so that's the end of round one, and right now Jay's in the lead with 2.
I really
Everybody
feel
else
like I
has
should be
0.
able to steal if Adam doesn't get Andrea's.
You're already winning.
Because so far I've already known all three of them.
Jay's gonna destroy this game.
All right, so round 2, Andrea, A, B, C, or D.
A.
Oh, can we do D as a lightning round since there's only three of us? Like whatever's left.
Ooh, and then I get to say Adam.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I wanna
that
say
sounds fine.
Adam.
Oh, I do want to do something with the D's because I thought that,
Oh, okay. No. If you already, yeah,
I see what you did there.
I did want to do something with
I like
the
it.
leftover because I thought that like Sumi was going to be here like through the whole game, so it just be forced.
Gotcha.
All right, so yeah, we'll definitely do some of the leftover ones. Okay, you said what, Andrea?
A.
A.
It's for Adam.
A for Adam. Your clue is metal blimp. Metal blimp.
Fucking kidding me?
I need an answer.
Iron Maiden.
No, that is
That's
incorrect.
a good guess, though. That's not bad.
Oh.
Adam for the steal.
Adam.
Yes, for the steal. Yes,
Tach, that would be Led Zeppelin.
that is correct. Led Zeppelin is correct. All right, now we're getting the game.
Zeppelin is the German word for blimp.
It's the big airship.
I didn't know that.
The Hindenburg, the one that blew
And
up,
he
that
got
was a Zeppelin.
automobile.
Don't worry,
I should know
there's
the
some
name of
easy ones in
blimps in
here.
other countries.
You just got to pick the right ones.
I
That's
think
why
my
I'm giving you
answer
guys a
should
choice.
get half point. It works too.
No. All right, so Adam, B, C, or D?
Always go with C, Tach.
All right.
Wait. She said Maiden worked for Blimp. All right, I'm sorry.
All right. So your clue is the insects. The insects.
I think Paul is dead with this answer, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Yes.
That's the Beatles.
The Beatles is correct.
Sweet. Adam's on the board with 2 now.
All right. J, B, or D?
Go. Oh, I'm gonna take the D this one.
Yeah.
I'll take it D.
All right. So your clue is oceanfront fellas. Oceanfront fellas.
Oceanfront fellas like guys?
Yeah.
Beach Boys.
Good job. Yes.
Nice.
Beach Boys it is. All right.
I should play little clips of all these different bands.
Round 3, Andrea. Come on, we need you on the board.
Okay.
Maybe you should pick something other than. No, I'm not gonna. No, I didn't say that because I read them.
A.
Okay, go with A. All right, so round 3, go with A.
That's for Andrea.
Okay, your clue is
What, Adam?
moving rocks. Moving rocks.
Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stones is correct.
Yay, I get one.
Should we double the points in this round?
Yeah, triple them.
Whoa, hey, calm down.
Triple points. It's
Let's-
the third round.
Let's go with double points.
So Andrew's on the board with 2.
4.
Yes. No.
2.
All right. Adam, B, C, or D?
I'm going to go with C, please, Tach.
C. Okay, this one's a little hard.
D.
No.
Adam.
No, stop.
All right, C.
Okay. Verdant 24-hour period.
Verdant. What the fuck is a verdant?
That's why I said it was a little hard.
Verdant?
Verdant 24-hour period.
24-hour
Think
period.
about your word. Your
Oh,
wordings.
Green Day.
Green Day is correct.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Why did he get a hint?
I didn't give him a hint.
He said, think about your wordings.
Well, I'll help you if I think you need it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear
You
it.
haven't needed any help.
I've got 4 points now, though, buddy. I'm beating you officially.
I never would have got
All right,
that.
Jay. B
All right.
or D?
Let's go with B.
B. Your clue is cops.
The police.
The police is correct.
The police.
You
Jay
idiots
is
haven't
now-
realized that B's are always the easiest ones.
Well, I didn't mean to do that on purpose. So.
Jay is now at 5. I'm at 4. Andrea's at 2.
I'm at 6.
I'm
All
at
right.
8.
No, you had
No,
3.
5. Yeah, those are words.
Whoa.
You're right. You're right.
How about I just give you the points? Okay, we're
I'm
at
at 8.
no. Andrew's at 2.
Oh.
Adam's at 4. Jay is at 5.
Cinco.
5. Yeah.
That's right. We established
All right,
dominance.
so let's do triple points for this last round. I have.
Triple.
Then we'll do the lightning round.
I'm going to pick A.
A again. Here we go. Hard of hearing wildcat.
Def Leppard.
Nice.
Very good. I think it's pronounced Def Leopard, but very good.
That's what I said.
All
Def
right.
Leppard. DEF.
All right.
Adam.
Yes, that's you. Adam, yes. B, C, or D?
Let's go C-Tac.
Revolvers and flowers. Revolvers and flowers.
Jeez.
I already gave you the points. I'm
Guns
just
N'
saying.
Roses,
All right,
yes.
there we go.
How did you get that
J.
one?
B or D?
D.
D. Okay, here we go.
He takes the D in the A.
Tranquility.
Ooh, this could go 2 ways, though.
Tranquility.
Are you going to give it to him for either answer? There's 2 bands that this could be for
Hey.
sure answered.
Stop giving clues.
Okay, sorry.
Let's just hear what he
Tranquility.
says first.
All right, you're right.
Tranquility.
Damn, this one got me.
Adam.
Stop.
Stop. Tranquility.
Tranquility. Shit. I don't know. The only thing I know it's not right. The only thing I want to say is Enya because it makes me tranquil. God damn it.
Well, when you reach a point in your life where you're tranquility, you reach the.
Fuck it. Just give it to Andrea.
Can you get
All
it?
right, Andrea, what do you got for the steal?
I don't know.
Can I guess?
Yeah. Hold on.
I know no points.
Yeah. Let's hear the 2 Adam things.
All right.
Let's
I
see
was
if there are
going to
any
tell
other
you
2.
all
Just
that.
say
I was going
one.
to say
Just
Oasis.
say one.
I know the one he is looking for is Nirvana.
Yes.
I know that's what he's looking
God
for.
damn
However,
it.
Sublime would also work for that.
True. Good point.
I would have said enlightenment for Nirvana
Tranquility.
because that's what Nirvana is.
Jay.
Nirvana is enlightenment.
You understand, Tax, like that's not what the source said. All right.
Well, I did use a thesaurus. I looked things up. I know what Nirvana is, but I was like, let me look words up. And
I almost started going, get no crystal ball if I had a million. I almost
Sublime,
started singing it.
with Sublime, I just vision like a key lime with a ball gag.
All right, so right before our lightning round, we are at Andrea with 5.
Nice, baby.
Adam with 7.
Oh, yeah.
And Jay with 5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
did. I
one.
missed that last one. Yeah.
So now we got a lightning round.
Nice.
Which
I don't ever win these.
Adam, this is where you get to go. Adam.
Okay. So if you're going to call it out, and the first person that knows it just says their own
Just
name.
says Adam.
Right, no. So Andrea's going to say Andrea.
I'm going to say Adam.
Or you can say Joy, whichever's faster to say.
Adam.
No. Jay, you're going to say
You say
Jay.
Adam too.
Can I say Ollie? I mean, if we're just saying whatever the fuck we want.
Adam.
Okay, whatever name I hear, that's who I'm going to look to and I look for an answer from.
Rasputin.
So
Find him. God.
whatever name I hear, that's who gets the answer. How's that?
All right.
Okay. The name said
Adam.
All right.
Answer it. Do it now.
So here's the first lightning round one. This is worth 5 points.
All right.
All right.
5 points. Holy shit. How many of these we get?
4.
Wait.
4?
What?
Okay.
Can your headphones cut off?
Adam.
No.
Do it.
Jay.
Remember, whatever name I hear, that person gets to answer.
And you're the
That's
judge.
why I keep saying Adam.
And you're the
before I
judge
say
of who says it first.
Okay, here we go. The clue is hug. Hug. They're not always going to be synonyms, just so you know. It could be antonyms.
Well, that goes against every fucking thing you've been doing so far.
Not necessarily.
Adam,
Adam.
are there any points first for going negative
What?
before I answer this? Okay.
There's no negative. But this is your only chance to answer in this round.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Your
For
name's
this
already
word,
been
for
said.
hug, right?
Yes.
Isn't the band the... It's not called The Kill, is it? It's called The Cure. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Damn it. Jerry Andrea.
I got nothing.
With arms wide open.
All right, so maybe I threw you off a little bit because I used an antonym, but the band is Kiss. Kiss.
Oh.
Never would have
so-
got it.
Yeah.
All right, so lightning round number 2. Angry at a robot. Angry at a robot.
Jay.
Jay.
Rage Against the Machine.
Rage Against the Machine is correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Rally round the family with a pocket full of shells.
Is he French? Yeah.
Oh, rally round the family. I can't do French.
All right. Lightning round number 3.
Damn, that's 5 points for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Took the lead.
Here we go. Metallic, unmarried, or young woman.
Jay.
Jay.
Damn it.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden
Damn
is
it.
correct.
You said that one
I already
earlier.
said that one.
Yeah, but you
I already
didn't get.
got
You
it.
said it for the wrong clue. So
But I
Jay said
just knew
15.
it
Jay won.
early.
Y'all two can have the last one.
I just knew it
Okay, how about the
early.
last one's worth 10 points?
Oh, never mind.
This way it's still anybody's game, I think. Last one. The clue is. Are you ready? Sorry. Nude women.
Jay.
Jay.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Bare Naked Ladies is correct.
I don't know any Bare Naked Lady songs, otherwise I'd sing it.
What?
Give me a song.
Chicken the Chinese chicken, have a drumstick. And also a theme song to Big Bang or Bang Theory.
And I would walk 500
That's not
miles.
That is not them.
Oh.
No,
But
no.
I like singing that.
So, Andrea is at 5 points, Adam is at 7, and Jay is at
15 or 20?
27 I'm sorry. Yeah, 27 points.
Bow before me,
I'm
peasants.
sorry.
No, he's
How
only
am I
at 20.
27.
No,
He was
no.
at
I was at
5.
5.
20.
I
He
have
got
2
3
points.
right. He's
I'm
at 20.
20.
No.
I'm at 25.
I have 2
25?
10,
points.
20.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right. 25.
25 points.
Yep.
I have 2 points.
No, you have 5.
Ooh, I have 5 points.
Adam.
Adam.
So that was It's Game Time. I hope you
Good
enjoyed
game
it. That was,
time.
That's right, fuckers. Bow before my dominance.
I
Adam.
love it.
You're always the winner to me.
Oh,
At least this time Adam didn't be like, I got this, guys. This is mine. I got it in the bag.
I usually don't win. If you listen back to him,
I know.
I
but you
usually don't win.
talk up a good game, though, just before.
Well, it's all about smack talk.
Yeah. But you didn't do it this time, so. All right, so we are going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to hear about the Geyer. So we'll be back.
You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
Haley is bored. Bored with life and endlessly looking for a purpose and her place in the universe. She knows there's more out there than working 9 to 5. She never imagined going on one job interview would change everything and open doors she never knew existed. Ancient family journals, 2 friends, and an irresistible bloodlust to deal with. Turns out being a vampire isn't as sexy as she thought it would be. Between the monster, late-night bloodbaths, and a vengeful ex-love of her man, it keeps her busy. But it doesn't have to be this way. Does it? Should she live free and forever without responsibilities? Or will she find the direction she's been looking for? One thing she does know is that she will fight for what she wants and create the perfect life without traditional vampire restrictions. And she won't let anyone or anything get in her way. Order your copy of the novel First Generation Book 1 by Zoe Emerson on Amazon. Available on paperback and Kindle. For more information, go to zoeemerson.com.
Peering into the inner thoughts and expressions of men. Women submit questions for Adam and Tach to get brutal, honest admissions. We call this the Guyry. Guyry? Really? Is that the best we could come up with?
All right, number 1 is from Sabrina in Florida. If you don't like a girl, why sleep with her at all?
Because I, like most men in this world, can have sex without any emotional connection.
Check.
Bingo. That's pretty much nailed that one right on the money. Girls.
And the guy you're bitching about and the guy you're probably sleeping with has that exact same capacity.
A lot of girls, not all, but a lot of girls cannot detach emotions from sex. They can't do it. They have to be emotionally involved with the guy to have sex with him.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried that, like where you try to get those friends with benefits things, and I've been upfront, like, look, like I've said, like when I did it before, like I was like, no kissing, because I think kissing is very intimate, much more intimate than having sex, I think. And so no kissing. And then they were like, that's cool, whatever. But then after a while, she started developing feelings, and then we had to end it. So I was like, no.
The only kissing rule I ever had was with strippers. You don't kiss a stripper.
What's that? Oh. And you don't kiss your friends with benefits either. That's my rule.
But yeah, kind of spot on. Girls,
but I don't do that anymore, obviously, because I have a girlfriend.
Girls stereotypically can't detach those emotions. Guys stereotypically can.
All right, number 2 is from Katie in Florida.
And we're horny.
What's that?
What?
He's horny for Katie in Florida.
That's
Andrea is beside herself right now.
What's your worst Tinder or other dating site story?
Holy shit. Well, I've already told mine, so.
Recap us yours real quick.
No, it's too long of a story, and I've already been over it.
Just a recap? Like a real, remember the girl that did this, that did that?
Yeah, I remember my worst first date story. Actually, it wasn't even on a dating site. It was a girl that I just knew from my job. She was a customer.
What did she do again?
We went out to the skating park with her son, and
That's
she
right.
got drunk and hammered. And
That's right. I do.
started
I do
beating
remember
her
that.
Child.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you have to drive him home?
No, she drove.
You let her drive with the kid?
I already explained how and why that happened in my story.
Yeah.
Refer back to
Episode like 10 or something.
No, this was within the past probably 10 episodes.
Oh, okay.
So search for it somewhere. I don't know.
It's in there.
It's in there. It's in there. That's from a commercial a long time ago. Worst dating app stories? Is that the
Yeah,
question?
Tinder or otherwise. Yeah. That's what the emailer asked. What about you, Jay?
I don't know that I actually have any. Now that I think about it, I don't have any nightmare dates from dating apps, but I do have a weird experience with OkCupid. So OkCupid has a pretty good questionnaire. It's a free dating app for those of you who don't know. You can pay for it for more features. But they have when you set up your profile, they have a pretty thorough questionnaire, and they group you, depending
So
on
does
you answer the
eHarmony.
questions. It's kind of like a broke man's eHarmony, a little bit. So OkCupid has a question that reads, what is the first thing most members of the opposite sex notice about you? I'm a funny guy. I thought this would be a nice place for me to convey my sense of humor. So I responded with, the rustling in her bushes.
Nice.
I was immediately deleted off of OkCupid. I mean, the next day I tried to log on and it just this username does not exist. And then I had an email that said, we deleted your profile for unacceptable material. You have violated the end user right agreement.
That's funny.
Well, didn't you read the user right agreement?
Nobody fucking reads that thing.
Okay.
Apple owns half the people in this country.
I don't really have any. Was it nightmare stories or just what? I'm sorry. It's such a simple question.
Just what's your worst Tinder other dating site story?
I never really did Tinder. I mean, I had an account, but I had zero success on Tinder. But I did a couple other ones, but I don't really have any.
Okay.
Mine overall have been pretty good, or just average, or I didn't have any nightmares or anything. About you, Adam?
Oh yeah, I got a lot.
Oh, God. That's why you wanted us to go first.
Yeah. I'm trying to narrow it down.
Well, it's your worst.
Just
so
start
just
with
the
alphabetical
worst one.
or chronological or.
All right, we'll do the one that's the first date scenario nightmare, as opposed to I dated a girl from one of the dating apps and we dated for a long time, and it ended up being bad later in the relationship, not early. So that's not a nightmare. Nightmare to me is first date kind of, oh my God, what the fuck just happened kind of thing.
Yeah, give us a good story.
So number one, I got catfished on one of those apps.
What?
So I found a girl. We both liked each other. Both of us swiped right. This was using Tinder. And we started talking.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I did too once, but mine actually was for the better. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this girl, I met this. I'm sorry. I mean,
No, it's fine.
Mine's very short.
How the fuck do you get catfish and end up with a better fish at the end of the catfish?
Yeah. Well, I mean, turns out, long story short, we never met in person or anything because she was way far away. But I was talking to this chick, I thought, and then finally after talking to her a couple days, she was like, by the way, I have to admit, I'm not this girl. I'm like, great, it's the fat friend. Awesome. And then, so we started talking, and talking a little more, and then she kind of explained why, and then she's like, well,
I get hit on too much.
No, because it was her friend's account or something like that, and she was just kind of like, oh, let me get on it, but then we just started bullshitting, and then it just well, it turns out you're actually kind of cool. I thought you were going to be some douchebag, so I was going to fuck with you, and then so eventually we started texting.
Picture?
No, then we eventually started texting.
She sent you a picture of her. She sent you a picture of her dick.
No. And then so I was like, okay, well then who are you really? She told me her name. I was like, okay. And then she sent me a picture of her. I'm like, well, this chick's hotter than the chick I thought I was talking to.
It's still a picture.
Well, no, we eventually became friends on Facebook and stuff like that, so it's all good.
All pictures.
Oh, God. Trust me, it's fine. I never dated or anything. It didn't go any further than just conversation.
My catfish went the other direction. So the girl I started talking to on Tinder, ironically, actually was the girl that I ended up going out with to see her. But the catfish those were her pictures from 15 years ago when it was pre-weight, pre-children, and apparently somebody put out I fucked up my own joke. Somebody put out a fire on her face with golf cleats. It was brutal.
It's like when you swipe through the pictures, they seem to get older and fatter as you keep scrolling.
Don't get me wrong, she was still an attractive girl. She was a sweet girl, but it was completely not what she portrayed herself to be.
Right.
So whatever. We agreed to meet each other, and all of her pictures were, fine, and her personality was really cool. I was getting along with her fine, similar bands, the whole 9 yards. So I go to pick her up down in Melbourne, and I was going to take her out somewhere sensible. So a simple little dinner, and then, just somewhere to sit and talk afterwards, have coffee. I don't drink coffee, but whatever. Coffee shop is what she likes. So whatever. Well, I picked her up at her house. It was her mom's apartment, number one, which is fine. So be it. And live with your mom's okay. But her two kids came out to greet me. First date material, by the way.
It's
First
weird.
date.
It's
Yep.
very weird.
Yeah. So I already dislike somebody who's going to introduce their children to a guy that they had never met before.
Excuse me, sir. What are your intentions with my mom?
Yeah, kind of.
Do they start calling you daddy?
Are you my new daddy? Yeah. So strike number one right there. Strike number two. Well, first strike number one was she was completely different than her profile picture. Completely different. And I'm not that vain, so I can look past that. All right, got it.
So did she open the door
Open the door to her own car?
when you went to go pick her up? Was she the one that opened the door?
No, she was standing. So I see what you're asking. I pulled into her apartment complex, or her mom's apartment complex, and she was standing on top of the balcony of where she was walking down anyway.
How'd you know it was her then?
Well, I texted her. I said, "Are you behind the whale that's up there? Where are you?" No, I didn't say that. I figured out it was her pretty quickly, and she was waving at me. So she trots down the steps.
So shallow. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be making fun of larger
I'm not-
women.
I'm not making. Look, I apologize.
I referred to them as being fat twice, and I feel bad about it. I want people to know. I don't have anything against.
You know what though?
Bigger.
Our listeners appreciate some honesty occasionally, and that's what this
I
is.
gotcha. I know. But I don't want to be rude or a bad person. That's all.
Okay, I'll be the bad person this day. You be
Okay.
good cop, I'll be bad cop.
What the fuck is going on? Tell the story.
She was.
He's the one calling them fat. Stop having a guilty conscience.
But I said somebody was.
Tach, do you remember my little
I
little
want to
sports
hear
car?
the story.
I'm telling the story.
Oh.
Do you remember that little two-door sports car I had for a little while?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I picked her up in,
Okay.
and she almost couldn't fit in that car. Okay, I'm 6 foot, and I am no thin dude by any stretch of the imagination, and I fit nicely in it. It wasn't very comfortable for whatever. I fit nice. She did not fit in this car. It was a chore to get her in this little car. So be it.
Sorry.
Were
Did
you
you
greeted
squish
with
her?
anticipation and heavy breathing?
Did you have to tell her to suck and shut the door?
When I closed the door,
Do you have to use like a crow? Did you have to be one of those Asian guys like in
now who's being mean?
at the subway that have to like in China?
The shovers, yeah.
Oh, you are not fit.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm going to hell.
So I closed the door, and then I have to push on it again because it didn't quite close. Then we go out to dinner, and I took her. Actually, that night I think I took her to Tai Tai. So
That night?
well, the only night that we went out.
Oh, okay.
She
out.
I've never seen a girl eat 3 full. What do you call those? Rolls of what do you call them?
Sushi?
Sushi. But god damn, she put sushi away like I've never seen. Anyway, she was very sweet, very nice. During dinner, all right, mind you, during dinner, she had a manila envelope she brought with her.
Oh god, what is this
Yeah.
coordinates to like?
I didn't know if I was being served. I didn't know what was going on. So she busts out. She goes, "I really like you. I think you're a really cool guy, and the fact that you already have a son makes me think that you're a good dad."
Adoption
Like,
papers?
I don't even know. No, it was
Application?
It was photos of her children that I had already met. It was old family photos, like their childhood, them coming like babies, the whole 9 yards. Very uncomfortable, very not first date kind of material. Very, very strange. And I took her back to her place, and it was time to go. I got out to open the door for her, but I wasn't doing the kiss or anything like that. I'm like, it was fun. Maybe we can go out again in 2 years when you've dieted. No, I'm kidding. She, again, sweet girl, just she moved too fast for me. I could have overlooked the wait. No, I couldn't. I could have overlooked the wait, but she was just moving too fast. And she called me for like 3 weeks after that, blowing up my phone, texting me, hitting me up on Tinder, doing everything she could because she liked me. I felt so bad. I just told her I found somebody else. She was a very sweet girl, but it was time for me to move on.
Dang, you didn't even let me finish one glass of wine before you were taking me to your house.
Goddamn right.
Pull that in your manila
I didn't get to eat
envelope.
anything.
Yeah. Andrea had a manila envelope that night too. It was weird. Yeah, that was my
2 tickets to paradise.
that was my Tinder disaster story.
All right, number 4 is from Rita in Florida. What is something women do that impresses you?
Take their clothes off.
Bring a manila envelope to a first date.
Meeting their kids immediately before I even meet her.
How do we answer this and not sound sexist?
No, I can do it. I repeat the question exactly.
Yeah. No, I was about to ask the same thing.
What is something women do that impresses you?
Okay. I like intelligent conversation, and they got to be funny. So is that?
Intelligent, funny
That's
conversation.
anybody.
Yeah.
That's anybody, really.
That's not anybody.
Anybody can have intelligent.
Fuck,
intelligent.
no, they can't. You've been on plenty of first
What
dates.
about how they can
Oh.
fold clothes, cook dinner, feed the baby, and
I don't
mop the
care
floor
about
at
all
the
that
same
shit.
time? All at the same time.
Make a sandwich.
No. I want to be able to laugh and have intelligent conversation. And they have to have like some sort of passion in life. Other than
Yeah, but is that what surprises you?
Impresses you.
Oh,
Impress?
impresses. Oh, I thought it was surprises. I'm sorry.
Yeah, impresses.
Impresses. Mm.
Mine's simple, and it's very scientific.
Sandwiches.
No, childbirth. That is impressive
That's
as hell,
That's
and
it?
something I cannot
They have
ever
to be
do.
able to give
Yep.
birth.
Yeah, it's an impressive thing
So
for a
you're
woman to
basically
do.
looking for a woman.
No, she
with a
didn't say that.
pulse.
It impresses
You
me.
better not be looking for any woman.
I could be impressed by another woman having a child, but it not be mine.
So the
and
question
I'd
is,
be with her.
what does it impress you about a woman?
It just says, what is something women do that impresses
Oh, okay.
Yeah, women give
gotcha.
birth, and that impresses them.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm definitely impressed.
It's not
by it.
really where I was
Just-
thinking where the question was going. But
Now,
that
what
makes
most
sense.
women do with their kids after birth, that disappoints me. But
Gotcha.
the experience of childbirth,
like what they
is
do at the
impressive.
afterbirth.
Yeah.
Some people do eat it.
Jay, please save us.
I gotta say, the thing that impresses me the most about a lot of women is their uncanny ability to wield the power of passive aggressiveness. Holy shit.
I like
They
that.
have taken that catty fucking art form and they've turned it into a master science.
Spot on.
It's not our fault we were taught that way growing up.
Oh, no, I know. No, Adam Ferrara has a great bit where he talks about what did your grandmother sit you down and just say, "Oh, don't tell them, dear.
Yes.
It'll drive them crazy."
Yes.
And he's sitting there with his grandfather like, "Oh, you'll never know.
Well, you know
That's
what?
why I drink in the morning."
When you're
another-
at
there's
school
another
and they
voice.
take all the girls away, like around like 5th grade or so, and they take them all out into a special class, that's what's going on in there.
That's what I figured. That makes sense.
Yes. All right.
Did I answer the question wrong?
Did you? There's no
What
wrong
impresses you?
answers here.
Okay.
All right. This one.
Tax thinking, what impresses me? What does Holly do?
All right. So Beth in Florida wants to know. So many women's magazines talk about the finger in the butt during the blowjob as an ultimate boss level sex move. Is this a legitimate thing we should try or no?
Stop reading those magazines. Stop
Wait
reading them.
a
at
I like
once.
sticking my finger in your butt when you give me a blowjob. I
Yes.
think that's fine.
Yeah, it's a long arm. It is a real thing. I've never had it done. I've never requested it.
Prostate stimulation is a scientifically proven way to
Oh,
get
yeah.
a better ejaculation.
Yeah, it's
I've
totally a
heard.
thing.
I had a buddy that loved it. He used to always talk about it all the time. He's
Don't
like,
talk
"You never
about Ron
told me."
like that.
That's not right.
You want to clear that first, honey. Don't just go. You know,
I think that's rape. I think otherwise.
yeah. I owe silver. You don't want to go spelunking back there. You know what I mean? You want to give some notice.
You know what, though? God bless any girl that is interested in doing that to me, because I know where my ass has been and I don't want to touch it. You know what I mean? Good on you women for even wanting to do that. I don't have a desire.
I don't think she said anything about women wanting to do it.
No, I know. I got
She
it.
Just asked.
I have no desire to ever want to do that. It does not interest me in the slightest.
Yeah.
There is no sexual pleasure from my asshole. None. Zero.
Well, you don't know that if you never tried it.
Yeah. How do you know?
Oh my God. I need to play you guys. There is a soundbite right here that I'm going to insert into this show.
On your leg?
Sorry. that I'm going to
Gross.
insert into this show from the Burn It Down show.
Can you insert it nice and slow? Maybe with some lube?
I could. You know who
Insert it
Dab?
up the D?
You know Dabs K on that show?
Yeah.
He says a line during their last show where they interviewed Tuttle that is going to fit perfectly into this show at this exact moment.
We
So
can hear right now.
now,
We're judging by assholes here.
Okay, you got me. You got me.
I love
If
that.
we're doing just assholes, all assholes are the same. As long as you shave it, I guess I can play with it. I don't know.
So you can play with the man's asshole. That's what you're saying.
All right. So our homework this week for next week's let them know if you like it or not. So we'll try the blowjob and the finger in the butt.
no.
Yay.
I'm not.
Yay.
And then you can let
All right.
everyone know.
Holly, Lorraine, you guys know what you have to do.
Yeah.
They both going to stick their fingers in Jay's butt?
Nope.
All right. This one is from Nikki in Georgia. What is one thing that is going out of style, either in women or in modern relationships, that men are sad to see go?
Oh, there's a good answer here somewhere. Just gotta find it.
Huh.
That men are sad to see go.
Mm-hmm.
Women from the 1950s.
Living Vicariously does not share the...
It said one thing. Women is many.
Man, that's a tough one.
That's a hardest. That may be the hardest question I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Something that guys are sad to see going away, like a trend that's no longer here.
Either in women or in modern relationships.
Women or modern relationships.
Okay, I got one. I was actually talking about this just yesterday to Holly, my girlfriend. People don't really do a courtship anymore. People are so quick to jump into, hey, I like you. Hey, let's have sex. Hey, let's move in together. Within like as quickly as a week or two or
that was us.
A month or whatever. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I've done it myself, but like the way me and Holly live right now, because she lives 2 hours away from me. So we're kind of forced into this courtship, which we were talking about yesterday, how it's kind of nice. It's nice to be able to do that.
I agree with you.
Courtship, you're not immediately with each other 24/7. And you do those date nights, you do those things. We don't live together. We go to our separate places,
However, every
It's
girl
kinda
that's
nice.
listening to your advice there, Tach, is going, oh, I should not let him have sex so soon in the relationship. Okay, I'm going to say Tach said to say this now.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. I've had plenty of first dates. I've had sex with one-night stands. Some girls I didn't know their names, but still, I like this scenario that I have with my girlfriend now. I think it's awesome.
This question brought to you by the STD tests at Walgreens.
But I say the courtship. So
that's a really good answer. Trying to think of anything even comparable to that.
Yeah.
You know what I recommend too, by the way, which I would love to push through any kind of legislation or whatever.
Marijuana.
Marijuana. No. Is I think that when you go to get your marriage license, I think that it isn't valid for 1 year. I think that when you apply for a marriage license, from that date, you have 365 days until you're eligible to get married. I think that would save a lot of
There was
divorces.
a radio host in Orlando, and I have no idea who it was at this point, but somebody proposed something called the 7-year lease on love. You ever heard of this before?
No.
It is a marriage agreement that is not a long-term marriage. It is a 7-year marriage.
That's interesting.
So after 7 years,
You have to
no matter
renew it?
what, you either renew that 7-year lease or you two shake hands and move on with your lives.
That's
And there's
interesting.
no heartache.
Well,
There's no.
Don't we already have that now with
There
like the
would be
Florida like?
No,
what's
there's
that called?
Yeah, you're talking about when you've been living together for 7 years.
Yeah.
That's
Common law.
Common law, yeah.
Florida no longer has a common law marriage.
Gotcha.
That was done away with in the 80s or 90s or something.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
That's interesting though. You'd have to like renew the lease or whatever, renew
Yep.
the option or whatever. That's interesting too. And I think with my 365 weight thing, I think that should be special cases for like maybe people with terminal illness that want to get married, stuff like that. There should be special cases that can be, waived and stuff like that.
I know something for this.
Yeah.
Jay, you might know this from international travels. Tach, you might know this too from international travels.
I've been abroad.
I've been in abroad.
Oh,
Nice. So here's something that I've noticed. Answer her question. Repeat her question one more time if you don't mind.
What is one thing that is going out of style, either in women or in modern relationships, that men are sad to see go?
Now, I've seen this, what I'm about to bring up, specifically on women from the U.S. All right? And this trend has changed over the last 25, maybe 35 years. But it has to do with international travel or travel of any kind on airplanes or buses or whatever. Every other country that I've ever been to, when a female is going traveling, she is dressed to the nines, looking the best that she could possibly present herself to the world. Very nice dresses, very nice outfits, very nice clothes.
What about the guy, though?
I know, I understand this because I don't really notice what guys are wearing. I notice what women are wearing. I don't really notice what guys are wearing. And I could always tell this. It's kind of like an inside joke with all my contractor buddies. You know you're in the States when you see like a Tasmanian devil shirt and sweatpants on a woman, on a hot chick, and she's wearing these horrible clothes, socks with sandals, the whole night. You know you're in the U.S. When you go anywhere, Colombia, Germany, the U.K., anywhere else in the world, even like Dubai and Abu Dhabi, some of these crazy, where they're allowed to dress nice, the women dress to the fucking nines when they're
Do
traveling.
you know why? Like, I'm not going to get dressed up. Because I don't want to get blood on my nice suit. Just saying. Sorry.
And that's not all women. Again, that's just
Hashtag United.
the average, the normal, what I've seen. My personal experiences.
I'm going to say talking on the phone. I'm going to leave it there.
That's
Okay.
good. That's good. A really good one.
All right, this is from Charlotte in Florida. My partner is more interested in what's happening on Facebook than what's happening in our relationship. How can I get him to give me the time and effort he puts into posting? And yeah,
Send him a message on Facebook.
that's right, erase.
I'm sorry. I spaced out. Can you repeat it one more time? I'm sorry.
Did it die?
No.
Oh.
No, my finger erased part of her words.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Because it says into posting. There were 2 words. Okay. My partner is more interested in what's happening on Facebook than what's happening in our relationship. How can I get him to give me the time and effort he puts into posting? Reading and posting.
Gotcha.
Be more interesting than Facebook.
that might be some sound advice. might have a good point. But it's not always her fault either. So it takes 2 to tango. Be more interesting and I don't know, talk to him. Or do a post on Facebook. Say, hey, pay attention to me.
Yeah.
Or
Just start talking through Facebook.
I mean, there's also a difference. If there's a lot of questions we don't have answered here, like I spend a lot of time on Facebook promoting our shows. And the majority of the time I spend on Facebook has something to do with our shows. So my time spent on there is because we're trying to run a business. However, if he's just browsing social media in general, just being a guy, you need to tell him, say, hey, you may have a problem. You may need to start restricting yourself because it's affecting me. So she needs to, in my opinion, she needs to speak up. She needs to say something to him to let him know that she has a problem. Because without that, it's only going to fester. It's only going to get worse. And he's not going to even know he's doing anything wrong.
I agree with that.
All right. The last one's from Emily in Florida. When guys add a girl they're interested in on Facebook, do they go around her picture specifically looking for bikini underwear tight fitting dress shots?
What was the first part of the question?
When guys add a girl they're interested in on Facebook, do they go around her picture specifically looking for bikini underwear tight fitting dress shots?
When you see the album title saying "The Beach 2017," you're like, yes,
yeah, score. I think all guys Control F and type in beach on the albums to see if there's anything labeled beach. Yeah, guys
not always, but I've done it a few times.
Sometimes you do river.
Yeah, river, exactly right. Yeah, guys do that. That's just the thing they do.
Sandbar is another popular search.
Yeah.
Regatta.
Or girls' night. Those
Yep.
are usually good categories.
Slumber party. Girls' slumber party.
I've never seen one title.
I don't think I've ever seen a slumber party.
Sorority slumber party.
Now you're just
6.
talking porns.
Sorority slumber party 6.
I'm going to start making albums on mine, but it's going to have nothing to do with that.
So you have pictures of puppies inside bikini car wash.
Bikini car wash.
There'll be puppies.
It'll be like a fashion show tickle contest or something like that.
Oh, we got to talk about doing that fashion show again.
I always
Anyway.
look for that album titled "That Summer We Don't Talk About."
All right, well, that was actually a really, I know I always say this, but this really was a good diary.
That was
Like, I enjoyed it. I loved
That was
it.
pretty good.
You had the hardest question I think we've ever taken on that, Guyry.
You know what I loved about this list? And I don't mean to be mean or anything, but I loved about it because these questions were short and simple. They weren't like,
Oh, that's a good point.
so my friend
Also-
said he went out the other day and he ran, and
You
we're
understand, we're a hypocrite, though, because we told that the girls in the past that have emailed us.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you want to email the show and we'll talk about your questions, send it to show@livingpodcariously.com.
Yeah.
But we've told them in the past, oh, we need more information. We need more.
That's true.
And then they send us a book and then they're like, we need less.
okay, well, all right. Well, maybe we just have theme days. You know, it's like
Just a mix.
tonight's a short and sweet question.
All right, Tach.
Tonight we have stories.
I like your idea. What do you want to theme the questions to come in for next week?
Oh, Jesus, I don't know.
Come on. Pick
I
a
don't want
theme.
to put all this work on Andrea.
It's not work on me. What if no one has a question on that topic and no one
See,
sends
just
it?
let her put
Smoke
it.
and mirrors. Tach.
Okay, so
What
let's
are you
do
talking
it.
about? There are no mirrors in here.
I don't know. Let Andrea put that. It's her thing. So
What's next month? Or
I
next...
don't know. Why don't you get your own segment?
damn.
Burn.
Damn.
She just mic dropped me.
All right, with that, if you want to follow us on Twitter, we are at Podcarious. And if you want to email the show, you can hit us up at the show at livingpodcariously.com.
Yeah, we want to say special thanks out to Josh Wilson as well. He's our new web guy we brought on the show. And I say web, he's social media, our websites, which he's going to be working on.
Should we call him Mr. Wilson?
Hello, Mr. Wilson.
I love that idea.
God damn it, yes.
I think that's a great idea.
I recently started watching the old Dennis the Menace TV show on Netflix. And
good story, bro. I don't know where to go.
13 Reasons Why, too. You should watch it. It's a really good show.
But yeah, special thanks again to Josh. We appreciate everything you're doing for us.
You mean
You're
Mr.
helping us
Wilson?
grow. Mr. Wilson. We appreciate you, Mr. Wilson. Thank you for your help. We appreciate it.
Hello, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, facebook.com/livingpodcarously. I don't know if you'd already said that or not.
No, I did not.
Check out the YouTube video of Damion Suomi here in studio, as well as listen, again, if you want these MP3s, might be able to break them out and send them to you if you want them. I don't know. We can figure that out. But Jay, where are you going to be this week?
Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, I've got a couple dates coming up. This week I am laying low. I am finishing my week of spring break. But next week I am hitting the road hot and heavy. I am at Open Mics in Melbourne on Wednesday night. I will be hosting the show there at 8 o'clock. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that is April 27th, 8th, and 9th, I will be hosting at Gregory's Comedy Club in Cocoa Beach. That is at 9 o'clock.
Nice.
Cool. And one more thing.
Yeah.
Get Out Penny's finally out, yo.
Oh,
yo,
that's right.
Yo. We haven't even talked about it on the show.
What up, yo?
That's a good point.
Because it went out a week ago? A little over a week ago?
Yeah.
And we haven't had a show yet.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. So, yeah.
So go to the Dichotomy Mia LLC podcast YouTube channel, and under the playlist Get Out Penny is our cartoon that we just produced.
Or go to the Facebook page. You can see all those videos on our Facebook page as well.
Yep, as well, too.
So, yeah.
And
Andrea,
it's going to be a weekly show, hopefully.
Yeah.
Weekly show coming out. We're currently working on episode 4.
they're little 2-minute short animations.
Yes.
The voices are done by none other than Andrea as Penny.
The main character.
Jay as Dell.
Nope.
No, Jay as Herbert or
Yes.
Sherbert, and Tack as Dell.
Tack
Tack
as
is who the brother and sister are
Herbert
or hasn't
and
been defined
Penny.
yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
it
this
has been
hasn't been said, but this is the character
They
background.
both have red hair. Duh.
Yeah.
Tack does the animations for it, and most
No joy.
Tack
Yeah,
does,
Petty.
Tack does. I'm left out.
Hey, Penny.
Aw.
Well,
Adam doesn't have any friends.
Well, Adam does do all the audio, the production audio for it.
Guys, what that really means is I push record and stop.
Whatever. No, you do more than that.
But yeah, check it out. And they're little 2-minute shorts. They're just short little animations. Tack does a fucking great job on all of the animations. He does that all by himself. He doesn't submit that work out anywhere. There's also in every little show, there's a little Easter egg of some kind. So look for it. See if you know what they are. If you know what they are, comment on below the videos on YouTube. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun to do, and these guys are really talented at it. The only voice I have is a French guy, and Tack can't seem to write that into the script anywhere. So.
No, we do it. We got a
Penny
character
goes
for
to
you coming out.
France.
Yeah, we have a character coming out for you soon. So
All right.
look for that in
Stay
episode
tuned.
He's the mute.
6, 7, somewhere around there.
Moot.
So.
No, I would be the mute. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right. Anything else, Andrew?
Andrew, where are you going to be this week?
I will be at Brent Allen Salon and Day Spa located in Cocoa.
And you got to ask for Andrea if you go up there, and she'll hook you up. She's a senior cosmetologist. Well, not senior like senior citizens, but professional cosmetologist. Hair, nails. I don't know what else.
Does that mean I drink her when I like Samantha from Sex and the City?
That's so Miranda. She's so Miranda.
No, I can read your fortune.
Cool.
The cosmics.
All right.
You guys ready for a dirty joke on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the best part about fingering a gypsy?
What?
You get your palm read for free.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Hey, folks.
His material at his stand-ups is much better than that. I'm just saying. Okay, not much, but a little. Ready to get out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of
At
here.
that point, on that note,
All right, guys. J-Flo, we love you, buddy. Sorry about what happened. And
justice for J-Flo.
let us know what we can do.
Hashtag.
Justice for Brad's wife.
Hi, I'm God. You're listening to Living Podcariously, a mouth hug friendly podcast.
Wait. Don't hit stop on the episode just yet. Hey, this is Tach from the podcast you just listened to. And if you enjoy Living Podcariously or The Twisted 10, then you're going to love my new podcast I co-host with my lifelong buddy, Ron Caniff. It's called You're 40, Now What? It's about the trials and tribulations of turning 40 and just getting through life. So check it out on iTunes, Google Play Music, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. Thanks. Now go give someone a mouth hug.